So you want to smell sexy and warm spicy this winter? I have an amazing selection for you this week. Hidden gems, designer and niche, and the last three are masterpieces, so make sure to watch till the end. We start off the list with Sauvage Elixir. In my opinion, this is the best Sauvage. You also have, of course, the Eau de Toilette, the Eau de Parfum, the Parfum. Those are very mass appealing and one of the best sold fragrances ever. But this one is more on the niche smelling side. It's not a safe blind buy. This is more like darker and mysterious. It's woody, it's aromatic, it's very warm, spicy, and it's a beast mode fragrance. It's an extrait, and this will last 16 to 24 hours on my skin. It's really amazing for this fall and winter, so you have to check this one out. Sauvage Elixir. Next on the list we have Lattafa Asad. This is very similar to Sauvage Elixir. I would say it's about 80% similar, but this is more on the sweet side. It has vanilla added to it. It's not really a clone, but it's inspired by, so it's very similar. But it's also very affordable because you can get this around $30, 30 euros. So I would say this is a safe blind buy. It's also a little bit more mass appealing than the Sauvage Elixir. So if you smelled it in store and you really love Sauvage Elixir, but it's too expensive for you, I can understand that. I would suggest you to get this one. The performance is amazing as well, about 8 to 10 hours on my skin. So for a cheapie, I would say get this one. Another amazing designer fragrance, 1 Million Royal. This is one of the best flankers in my opinion. Quentin Beach worked on this one, that's a master perfumer. It's very sweet, but also very warm spicy because the cardamom really shines in this one. It has some freshness to it, it's very woody, very sexy in my opinion, mass appealing and a very amazing compliment getter. Ladies really love this one. So 1 Million Royal, one of the best flankers in my opinion. You have to check this one out. Another amazing designer fragrance, Armani Stronger With You. Absolutely. In my opinion, this is the best flanker from the line. It's very sweet, it has a lot of vanilla, it's woody, it's also warm spicy, and it's also very boozy because there's rum in it. Very sexy, perfect for date nights, also perfect for just chilling at home, comforting on a couch. It's also very warm spicy, which makes it perfect for fall and winter, for the colder days. I would say get it while you still can because there are rumors that it's discontinued, and I'm not sure if that's only in the States, but in Europe I can still get it very easily, but I heard from people from the States that it's hard to find. So if you can still get this one, get it, or else you can get the Intensely, which is also amazing. So check this one out. Next on the list is Guerlain L'Homme Idéal Le Intense. In my opinion, this is an underrated gem. It's a masterpiece fragrance. It smells like a niche fragrance. The Ideal line is my favorite line ever. I have the Cologne, I have the Le Intense, I have the EDP, I have the Extreme and Platine Privé. So this one smells very smoky and warm spicy, and it has the almond DNA, like the whole Ideal line has almond in it. And it's also a bit sweet, it has some leather, the blend is perfect. It has vanilla, it's woody. This is an underrated gem. Not a lot of people are talking about this, but this is one of the best designer fragrances ever made in my opinion, so you have to check this one out. Spicebomb Extreme is, in my opinion, a must-have fragrance. It's very, like the name said, spicy. It's very sweet. It has vanilla and tobacco. An amazing blend. It smells like a niche fragrance and a must-have in every collection, in my opinion. Even if you're just starting out collecting, because this is still very mass appealing, but also very unique smelling at the same time. Beast mode performance, it's really strong. Perfect for the colder days, so you have to check this one out. Next up we have Parfums de Marly Harrod. This is also a tobacco vanilla fragrance. It's very sweet and warm spicy. It's woody, it's ambery. It's even slightly musky in the dry down. It has cinnamon. It's just super sexy. This is in the similar DNA of Spicebomb Extreme. They have similarities, but they are still very different. But you can also layer them together. This is just catnip for women, but Spicebomb Extreme is as well. So if you layer these together, both are so super sexy. Bro, you have to run, man. You have to run. They will chase you down the street. I'm not lying. This is superb on its own, but layered with Spicebomb Extreme, game over. So Parfums de Marley Harrod, you have to check this one out. In my opinion, it's even more sexy than Spicebomb Extreme. Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum. This is one of the sexiest designer fragrances you can get right now. I also have the EDP, which is very similar. They both share the coffee note. That's like a dessert. It's very sweet. It has a lot of vanilla. It smells edible. It smells like a gourmand fragrance. It's super sexy. I prefer this one slightly more. This is a little bit stronger, a little bit more balanced, but they are both 10 out of 10 in my opinion. It's very woody and warm spicy. It has leather. It also is a bit citrusy at the same time. One of the best and most sexy fragrances you can get right now. So check this one out. Next up we have Spirit of Kings Zaurac. This is a easy to the nose oud fragrance. It's perfect for a beginner if you started like your collection and oud is like still a bit too hard for your nose. This oud is very smooth. This fragrance is based on Tom Ford Oud Wood, but this is cheaper. It's more affordable, way more affordable, with way better performance as well. And it smells also better, in my opinion. This is made by Christian Provenzano. He's a master perfumer. He gave this like his own twist. So the Tom Ford Oud Wood DNA, but with his own twist. It's very Middle Eastern, but also very mass appealing at the same time. It's very spicy and peppery. It has cardamom, it has sandalwood, it's very creamy. The oud is super smooth. It's perfect for a beginner. And for a niche fragrance, it's very affordable. I think you can get it for around 160 euros, $160. And the performance is amazing. 8 to 12 hours at least on my skin. Beautiful fragrance, perfect to start your niche collection, and way better than Oud Wood, in my opinion, because Oud Wood is one of the best designer fragrances, according to a lot of people, but the performance is very poorly. Maybe 4 to 5 hours on skin, and it's very expensive, and this is almost half the price, so check this one out. Next up we have a beast mode vanilla fragrance, Nishane Ani. This is one of the best vanilla fragrances you can get right now. It's made by master perfumer Cecile Zarokian. She made a lot of amazing fragrances, and this is her best in my opinion. She also made a new one, Ani X. Haven't smelled it yet, but I'm getting it soon in PR. So I can tell you more about that one soon. This is a spicy vanilla. It has a lot of woodiness, citrusiness. It has a zestiness with ginger, a beast mode performance. It's really strong. It will last like 12 to 16 hours on my skin at least. On clothing even longer. Massive compliment getter, very sexy. Even a lot of women are wearing this in the fragrance community. It's super unisex, but in my opinion it's more sexy on a man. So one of the best vanilla fragrances on the market right now. You have to check this one out. Nishane Ani. Next up we have Azzaro, the most wanted Parfum. This is one of the best releases of 2022 in the designer range. It's very simple actually. It has woody notes, it has bourbon vanilla, and it has ginger, which makes it zesty and warm, spicy and sweet and very woody. Amazing blend, super simple but very mass appealing. Beast mode performance. On my skin this will last for 16 hours at least, and on clothing even longer. Very comforting as well. Perfect for fall, winter, for the colder days, and the ladies also really love this one, so check this one out. Next up we have a hidden gem, Parfums de Elmar, Zaya. Not a lot of people are talking about this one, but it's an award-winning fragrance. It's very fruity, it's sweet, it has a nice woodiness to it, it's very creamy, it has booziness with cognac, apple, dates, tonka bean, vanilla, honey, benzoin. A perfectly well blended fragrance in my opinion. Very unisex, but more to the masculine side in my opinion. It's very sexy and comforting, perfect for the colder weather, beast mode performance as well, so you have to check this one out. Zaya by Parfums de Elmar. We arrived at the last three with my scent of the day, BDK Gris Charnel. This is a very sexy fig fragrance. It has a lot of sweetness to it and woodiness. It's warm spicy with cardamom. It is earthy. It has iris. It is powdery. The woodiness is very creamy. It has sandalwood in it. It has tonka bean. Let me just spray it because it's already my scent of the day. This is mass appealing, but still very unique. This smells like a high-end niche fragrance, but it's really unisex. A lot of women in the fragrance community are wearing the EDP as well. It's a perfect blend, and in my opinion, the Extrade, which I have right here, is slightly better and a little bit more masculine. This is more to the unisex side, and that one is more to the masculine side. But it's very sweet and sexy. It's very comforting for the colder days, but it's versatile enough to wear it all year around, because in spring and summer, when it gets warmer, the fig really projects off the skin, and that's just super sexy and very unique smelling. So BDK Gris Charnel, check this one out. This is a must-have in my opinion. This is Parfums de Marly Oajan, a top 5 fragrance in my collection. I really love this one. It's a gourmand fragrance. It smells very edible. It smells like a warm apple pie with cinnamon, which is spicy of course, and sweet with honey and vanilla. It's very ambery. It's a perfect blend. There's no apple listed in the notes, but it sure does smell like an apple pie. So very comforting, perfect for the colder days, but you can also wear it in spring in my opinion. Super sexy, one of the best from the house of Parfums de Marly, and in my opinion, it's a must-have in every men's collection, so check this one out. Last but not least, we have Enigma Parfum from Roja Parfums. This is a true classy gentleman's fragrance, very sophisticated. It has tobacco and cognac. It has vanilla and benzoin, which makes it very sexy, but it smells very refined. It's not very mass appealing, but it's a true gentleman's fragrance. The performance is amazing on this one. I already had the EDP, which I bought myself, and I got this one from Roja through PR. I'm really happy to finally have this one in my collection because it's just one of the best fragrances on the market. So thanks again, Roja. And the EDP is already amazing, the Parfum Cologne, as it says, but this one is more refined. The performance is better. It's just perfect for fall and winter. A true gentleman's fragrance. And if you are really a collector and you really are into the niche fragrances, in my opinion, this is a must-have fragrance. So check this one out. Thanks for watching. If you're watching on Friday the 1st of December, I'm in New York right now at ScentXplore. So check out my Instagram because maybe I will go live. At least I will be sharing stories over there so you can experience ScentXplore yourself as well from my point of view. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you don't miss a video, and check out my other videos as well. Let me know in the comments what you think of the recommendations I gave you. Do you have one of these fragrances? Do you have one of these on your wish list? What is your scent of the day? If you comment, I will reply on every comment. And thanks again for watching, and make sure to watch my other videos as well. See you next week.